What's up, y'all? It's your boy Liam David Kilker. Now, there's only one Tommy Fury, and that Tommy Fury is a What is up, y'all? It's your boy Liam David Kilker. Now, we have a little bit of a different video today. Guys, the fight is over. The influencer crossover boxing match is done, and we have the premium card all right here. I was scoring the matches all night. I was leaving notes on what my thoughts were throughout the matches. I also have my pre-fight predictions and what I was using to keep score. Let's talk about, first off, the two main events of the night. We're not going to get too big into it because I want to recap the rest of the night, but Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis was a success. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Logan Paul beat Dylan Dennis in a unanimous decision, which was quickly turned into a disqualification win due to the fact that Dylan Dennis tried to take him down late in the 6th. Which means Dylan Dennis knew he was going to lose, and he didn't want to lose by points, so what he did is he went to go take Logan Paul down. Because, like we all say in the fighter's world, Dylan Dennis is a... pardon my language. Now, let's get into the whole boxing match as a whole. No matter who won, who lost, the fights were a success. It drawed in eyes, it drawed in celebrities, it drawed in money. First fight of the night. Alex Wasabi's team versus B-Dave's team. It was a tag team boxing match. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of self-explanatory. You tag your fighter and you get in and out. That's how it works. How I scored the fight was, it was 35-38 in favor of B-Dave's team. The majority of the judges scored the fight was 38-38 draw. It did end in a draw, which I guess is interesting because it's a championship match. Yes, tag team boxing championship match. We have here Nunes versus my mate Tate. Now, I actually had Nunes winning this fight. It was actually a very beautiful technical boxing match, which you don't very much see in the Misfit Boxing DAZN era. You see a fight, you don't see a boxing match, but this was a clean-cut boxing match, and I had Nunes winning at a 39-38 average, but that did not happen. My mate Nate won 49-36. Yeah, they had him up there on the cards. I think is a smart idea, I guess. I mean, both fighters fought very hard, but my mate Nate kept the pace and kept the body shots very heavy. It was a very heavy fight. Nunes kept on walking in, but the problem with that type of fighting style is he didn't know how to use it. He didn't know how to harness it. He was walking in, yeah, you can walk in, right? But you have to have defense, you gotta block your face. But if you keep on getting hit, you're just racking points up on the board. Even if the guy isn't that, like, hard of a puncher, points still win fights, people. Let's not forget that. The next fight was King Kenny versus Anthony Taylor. I had Anthony Taylor winning all rounds, unanimous decision, 50-41. Guys, Taylor did end up winning. All judges scored in all rounds. Taylor kept up the pace of the fight. He kept on rushing in, and he was doing it right. See, Nunes was rushing in, but Taylor was doing it right. He was rushing in, keeping his defense, and was awkward as all hell, but it worked for Kenny, because Kenny didn't know what to do with him. This is something that Anthony Taylor does a lot. He did it with Salt Poppy, and he's gonna end up doing it with his next fight. But what I said here is Taylor kept the round going. He was rushing in. Kenny had a lot of heart, but he wasn't fit enough for this fight. Now, we have here Dean the Great versus Waleed Shark 2. Guys, I wasn't too hyped about this fight. I definitely knew it was going to be good, but I didn't know what we were going to see. Turns out Dean the Great wins all rounds, all judges. I had this fight in Dean the Great's favor as well. I had it 48-46. Waleed Shark is incredible. That man, no matter what anybody says, no matter what the points say, he won his fight. The battle that he had with himself, because that guy has heart. And he was rocking Dean the Great in the end. I have Waleed winning the 5th round, 10-9. So I mean, the notes here are very simple. Dean the Great had the speed, the power, but Shark had heart. So they run it back for a 3rd time. Who knows, y'all? Now, here's something that was quite interesting. It was a balance beam of a fight. Salt Poppy versus Slim. I had this fight in the beginning. I had Salt Poppy up on the points, but in the 4th round, Slim said nope and put that man to rest. jeez. I mean, Salt Papi brought a lot of heat in the beginning of the rounds, but sometimes you can't get in your own head. He got in his own head in a bad way. He thought he was doing good, so he said, you know what, I'm gonna step off a little bit. I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna smile. He was fighting, he was like a painter enjoying his work instead of just going in for the kill. Instead, what was happening is he was throwing these punches and he was smiling, he was laughing. He knew that he was winning the fight, but smiling and laughing doesn't win fights. And until that bell rings, that's when you know you won the fight, because anything can happen in this sport. One wrong punch, one forearm, one forearm, one headbutt, two punches in the back of the head while the person is down. Anything could happen in boxing. Logan Paul versus Dillon Danis. Oy vey. Number one, I had Logan win in all rounds. Obviously, clearly. But Logan Paul didn't win by unanimous decision. He won by a disqualification due to the fact that Dillon the Danis tried to take down Logan Paul in the 6th round. Which one thing I've noticed was, I think the only reason why he did that, he didn't do it to, I mean, of course, to get clicks and to get and to bait Logan into a meme of somehow, which he didn't even get the clinch in, by the way, so that was stupid. I think he clearly didn't want to hear, and your winner by unanimous decision, Logan Paul. Like, he didn't want it to look like he lost, so what he did is he tried to put Logan Paul in a guillotine, which he didn't. He unsuccessfully did it. He actually got really close to getting ground and pounded by Logan Paul. But here were my notes. I said Logan was being very aggressive and kept the pace. You could clearly see Logan Paul was comfortable, but then again, this is with Dillon Danis. I'm not underestimating Logan Paul's win. Believe me, this is a win. He should keep it. He should love it. He should cherish it. But we want to see something big. We want to see something that separates him from Jake Paul. Now, Logan Paul's not coming back to the boxing ring anytime soon due to the fact that he has his contract with WWE, and I think he's going to start doing a title match with Rey Mysterio. It is the controversial main event. It is KSI versus Tommy Fury, the last fight of the night, 6 rounds. I had this fight scored 57-56 in favor of KSI. The judges, not so much. They called it a majority decision. Tommy Fury did show that he was the experienced boxer, but for how much he looked the same to all these other YouTube fighters, he doesn't look anything different, right? Yes, he looks experienced, but then again, so does Slim, so does Salt Papi, so does Anthony Taylor. He looks nothing different than what we saw the whole night. KSI had an interesting plan here. I think he was just trying to end it early. He was really just trying to land this overhand right, which just didn't work. But there's a discrepancy here. In the 2nd round, he got a point deducted for hitting KSI in the back of the head, which I had that scored 10-8. I mean 10-9, which I'd had to change it to 10-8. A judge, a professional judge that judged this fight, messed up. He calculated it wrong. When it was supposed to be 56-56 KSI Tommy Fury, he put 56-57 in favor of Tommy Fury. He did the math completely wrong and added everything wrong. So they're definitely going to have to take a look at that. I think KSI is going to appeal, and I think he's going to win the appeal. I don't think he's going to win. I don't think he's going to get a W. I think he's going to get a draw. Which, hey, he still doesn't have any losses if this appeal wins, but now that they're bringing that to attention due to the fact that the scorecard was definitely messed up. Something KSI said very interesting in the press conference, I mean not in the press conference, but the talk back after the fight, he said they're gonna give it to him. He's the professional boxer. He's the brother of a Fury. Now looking at how that judge messed up, is KSI onto something? Did the judges try to fix the fight in some type of way that wasn't seen before? So we just have to look into it, see how it unfolds throughout the night. It was a beautiful boxing match. But guys, thank you so much for watching the video. It has been your boy Liam David Kilker. Where's my championship at? My Friendly Fights championship, right here. That's right. You remember when I won this? Remember when I had that boxing match last year? That totally happened. Is this a sneak peek of something? Does that mean we're bringing Friendly Fights back? Who knows? I don't know. Don't listen to me. Please like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you gotta do. It has been your boy Liam David Kilker.